It's Damon the Global Gardener here in Seychelles, finding the largest coconuts in the world. They're called Coco de Mer. The botanic name is Lodoicea maldivica. That is the placard. This is the tree, and they don't have any on the ground that I can look at. I'm at the Botanic Garden in Victoria, Seychelles, or Seychelles, as a lot of people say. I'm not quite sure what's appropriate or specific, but these are the baby coconuts of the largest coconut tree in the world. And here is me with a junior growing one. You can see just how massive the branches are, and the leaves are enormous. They are native or indigenous, or I guess native to Seychelles, Coco de Mer, Aricaceae family. So they're not even quite in the coconut family, which is also fascinating. So here in the Botanic Garden, which they just call the Botanic Garden instead of the National Botanic Garden or the Seychelles Botanic Garden, it's just the Botanic Garden. So we can look at the map, and I'll show you where we are right now. The Botanic Garden map. We got the UR here, and it was 250 rupees is their currency to get in, and it's like around 14, 15 rupees per dollar. So you can do the math there, maybe comment on how much that is, but Coco de Mer Alley goes all the way along. And so we'll check this out next, but first I wanted to show you this fascinating, here's a sapote that's endemic to Seychelles. And I wish they had the fruits. Like, the islands are funny because like they have these amazing things, but you can't like eat them anywhere. They're not like, since this was colonized by French and British, there's just not, they don't value what's here. So making Coco de Mer pina coladas or anything, it's just, you can't even find it. So here's a real scary, fun factoid. In memory of entomologist P.R. DuPont, his valuable services in the control of coconut scale insects. So they did grow coconuts here. Coconut scale insects in Seychelles in 1936 to 1939. He was the director of agriculture, 1924 to 1934. And so, like DuPont, right? So it was like chemical control of these things. Very exciting. And so, but do they really grow the coconuts here commercially still? Not sure. I didn't look that up. But I know that other islands, at least in the Caribbean, have had like root fungus issues. So I don't know about scale and stuff, but insect problems. That's interesting. The overplanting and over harvesting always causes issues if they're not mulching and feeding and treating the soil appropriately. So here's the Coco de Mer Alley, one way, and the other way. I'm not sure what this building is. Oh, the Climate Change Energy Department. So the other thing that Seychelles is known for are the largest land turtles in the world. So I'm going to tempt you with that, and we're going to continue along Coco de Mer Alley because there's a couple more cool features I want to hit on before we go Tortuga-ing. Here's a Coco de Mer planted by the Duke of Edinburgh in 1956. Right, like they didn't like stage it and set it all up, but 1956, so how old is that? 2006, it's 2022 right now, so you can do the math on how old this tree is and how long it took to get to be that tall. Here are some other factoids about, how do you say it again? Lonisaria? I don't know. That's funny. I think there's another placard here. Loey, it's the Coco de Mer, so common name. I'm having trouble with the botanic name at the moment. So here's the male palm. I got a whole thing here. A sexy seed, a sexy male inflorescence. Is it any wonder that humans have woven myths around this palm? Whoa, that's a little racy. Female palm. The largest seed in the world lies like an indoor treasure within the fibrous husk of the fruit. And I've been looking to find any in the town of Victoria, is the capital here. One seed can weigh up to 18 kilograms. Can you guess how many kilograms this tree is carrying? The male inflorescence has many flowers. Each flower plenty of pollen, only by a nut with an official tag on it. This is like their main thing in their main botanic garden, and it's like washed out. You can't even read some of it. A female flower, round brown, no petals, but is the largest flower amongst palms. So the largest flower and among palms, and the largest seed in the world. How about that? 18 kilograms. And they don't like have one sitting there representatively. So I wish I could show you the size of my head and the size of these things, but my head is small compared to these things. So they're very kind of Jurassic. There's my head and the things, but my head is up close and these things are up there. Cocoing the Mer. And they call it Coco de Mer because they washed up on other shores. So Mer being like beach or whatever, ocean or something. That's where they found them originally, and so that's how it became that. And then they didn't really know where they came from because this island wasn't really populated, they say, until they arrived. So who knows who was here before they wiped them out, but now it's got largely, obviously, French and British influence, like I said before. The Thai ambassador planted this one just about a year ago, just over a year ago, September 2021, and now it's December 2022. So that's exciting. Here's a starfruit tree and this ginger lawn, they call it, I think, lawn? Ginger grove. I think they call it a lawn on the map. This is a starfruit tree. Whoa, I'm stepping on them. These are star fruits that you can step on and eat, and they're very, very sour. If you saw my other video, you can see how just sour my reaction was. Here's the inflorescence of starfruit. Ew, and I'm stepping in more. So here's one that they can... Okay. Ready for the sour? Yeah, that's sour. Not as sour as I remember. Oh, but yeah. Oh, that's sour. Juicy. Juicy fruit. Star fruit. This only has 4. They all have 4. Actually, it does taste like sour candy. Why don't they make a sour candy flavor? That's actually pretty good. Because I'm pretty thirsty right now. So here's a lawn area of the National Botanic Garden, or they just call it the Botanic Garden. I guess they only have one, and it's the only one in the world to them. But I think that's the conclusion of Coco de Mer Alley. There is one more interesting thing up here, other than this ginger lawn. plantation. Delicious. That is not at all as sour as the other one that I had in that other video. So I visit botanic gardens around the world, so you probably, if you haven't seen them, go check out some more of these because they're a lot of fun. Different things from all over. This one's really cool. Elephant apple tree. Beware of falling fruits. So, and they do fall, and I'm trying to be aware, but there you go. Indian apples. That's my hand. Oh, it's a star fruit compared to that. They're pretty big. Yum. Sour candy. All right. Going uphill. So here's another Indian apple tree. Indian apples just sort of roll off down the hill, and maybe a sport got started from this. But maybe you can see them up here. They say they're edible, but not quite like good. Like I don't know what to do with them. It's like, well, just make jam out of them. Cook them down with sugar. That'll make a good thing. There you go. The fruits. This tree is actually pretty darn loaded. Can you see those up there? You can hear music off in the distance. And I will do another video for actually I have several already of the tortugas. So the Global Gardener signing off. See you in another video.